The reality is you set the pricing for this congestion charge. You decided to make it go to 10 o'clock at night. You decided to run it over weekends.
Piers Morgan's latest comments about Sadiq Khan spark major reactions. Okay, this just got interesting. Piers Morgan, never one to hold back, has just weighed in on Sadiq Khan again. And this time, his comments are making waves across political circles and the public. While most of the media is locked onto party manifestos, cabinet reshuffles, and by-election gossip, Morgan has gone straight for the jugular, calling out what he says is London's steady decline under Khan's leadership. And depending on where you sit on the political spectrum, his words either hit home or went too far. Let's break it all down. It all started earlier today, during a segment on Piers Morgan Uncensored, where the talk show host launched into a fiery critique of Sadiq Khan's handling of London's rising crime rates and what he called a culture of excuses. In classic Piers fashion, it wasn't subtle. He said, and we quote, "We were told London would be safer, cleaner, fairer. But what we've got is knife crime up, streets dirtier, and people being priced out of the city they grew up in." Then came the punch. If this is progress, someone needs to explain it slowly because the rest of us aren't seeing it. And just like that, the internet exploded. Within minutes, clips of the rant were circulating everywhere. From X, formerly Twitter, to TikTok, to WhatsApp groups, the outrage and agreement came in thick and fast. One user tweeted, "Say what you want about Piers, but he's speaking the truth about London right now." Another hit back with, "Same old Morgan. Ranting without offering solutions. Just more media noise." And the debate didn't stop there. Sadiq Khan is now deep into his second term as Mayor of London. He survived Brexit backlash, the pandemic, a cost of living crisis, and persistent criticism over policing, transport, and housing. But the core issues haven't gone away. Knife crime continues to make headlines, especially among young people. Public transport strikes and delays are frustrating commuters. And sky-high rents have turned much of central London into a playground for the wealthy. Khan insists progress is happening, but for a growing number of Londoners, it feels too slow, too abstract, or simply invisible. And that's what Morgan is tapping into. Whether you like him or loathe him, he has a knack for echoing what people are shouting in pubs, in Ubers, at dinner tables. He's not subtle, but that's kind of the point. And when a media heavyweight like Morgan directs his platform toward the Mayor of London, especially in this tone, it lands with impact. Now, to be fair, Khan supporters were quick to respond. One Labour spokesperson said, "Piers Morgan is entitled to his opinion, but let's stick to facts. Under Sadiq's leadership, we've seen record police recruitment, new council homes being built, and a clear plan for a greener, more inclusive London." They also pointed to City Hall's latest data showing a decline in some types of violent crime, along with major environmental improvements, including the expansion of the ultra-low emission zone, ULEZ. But that's where the criticism turns political again. Because Morgan didn't stop at crime and cost of living. He also went after the ULEZ, calling it a punishment for working-class people who can't afford to swap their cars every 2 years. It's a hot-button issue, and the public knows it. One man who called into a London radio show said, "I voted for Khan. But this car tax stuff, it's pushed me over the edge. Piers might be loud, but he's not wrong." Why does Piers Morgan's voice matter so much here? Because he's not just a commentator. He's a cultural lightning rod, someone who speaks not from the House of Commons, but from the court of public opinion. And that court, it's unpredictable. It doesn't care about press releases or official statistics. It cares about how people feel. And right now a lot of people feel angry, unsafe, and unheard. Whether it's valid or not, that perception becomes reality. And for Sadiq Khan, that's dangerous territory heading into another election cycle. So what happens next? Will Khan respond directly? Will Morgan double down? Will the media frenzy die off in a day or evolve into a deeper conversation about city leadership and accountability? Only time will tell. But here's what's clear: this isn't just another soundbite. This is part of a growing narrative, one where people are demanding more, faster, clearer action from the people who run their cities. And voices like Morgan's, whether divisive or persuasive, are shaping how that conversation unfolds. So the question we leave you with is this. Is Piers Morgan simply stirring the pot, or is he saying what many Londoners have been afraid to say out loud? And if so, what does that say about the state of London and the future of its leadership?